Well, cooking breakfast takes 15 minutes and eating it only takes half of the time. Let's face it, this is the reality of having a good breakfast. But, well, I feel happy and my stomach is really satisfied. So remember, having a breakfast in the morning is good for your health. Next step, makeup. I actually don't often make up during this year because not only making up takes time, but removing it takes time too. But I still do it during special events, and today there's a special event. I won't tell you right now what it is, and you can keep going on. Down. Taking a train to the school. I'm wearing the Kellogg jacket, since I'll show you what's happening a day as a Kellogg MBA student. This town is called Evanston. It's like 30 minutes away from Chicago downtown, and Evanston is where Northwestern's main campus locates. I'm walking on the road on the way to go to the school. Northwestern, they do have several colleges located in Chicago downtown, including the law, the Medill for media, and a small part of Kellogg for the part-time and executive MBAs. But for us, we're in the main campus. It's called Global Hub of Kellogg. The way walking from the train station to Kellogg, it takes me like 20 minutes. And walking 20 minutes per day, it's a bit tiring, honestly, but I take it as a morning exercise, so I walk pretty fast. Here are the buildings for student activities, for the houses. The house like what we can see from the American movies or TV show, that students organize their clubs in those houses, as well as the school's dormitory. We're gonna soon enter the old campus. He's looking at me. We took up the train at 7:30. We finally arrived! Ta-da! Yes, this glass building is a property of Kellogg, and once we enter the building in the day, we're gonna stick to the building and don't go out. Why I'm saying we're gonna stick with the building and don't go out, because my schedule today is pretty intense. I have 3 courses. In the morning I have business law and service marketing, and then I have an appointment with the professor, eat, do some homework, do some reading, and then the special event that later you're gonna see, and at the end of the day finish the class at 9:30. The last course is entrepreneurship, and it'll tell you how to build a team, build your culture if you start your startup. Yes, I'm gonna go for a drink. I'm trying to write down my to-do list of the day. Here it is. This is my first class classroom for business law. Let's go. Just finished the business law class. It's 10:15 right now. It was a class about commercial contract laws, and mainly talk about you should assume that each term of the contract is against your own benefit in order to avoid the risk of signing a bad contract. So they're talking about some cases, and the teacher is a lawyer as well, and to talk about the experience of his law firm. So that's quite interesting. I'm heading to the service marketing class, and today we'll do a simulation of service blueprint. Service marketing is more about how will you give the best service to your customer, and how could you market your service. And the whole setup right now is for group work.
Some challenges that the service manager faced because of some unique characteristics of a service. The first characteristic was intangibility. And intangibility would basically create challenges when you want to communicate about your service with your customer. Blueprint helps you with that because it makes the intangible service more tangible. And when you have that, you can communicate with the customers about it.
Why not just drive home and take a nap? Like, why go to
Too far away?
It's too far. Too far. So the economics are not making sense because you're only asking for $75,000 for 15%. How much have you invested so far?
Yes. So I've invested $90,000 in the design and development space, as well as additional $50,000 in operating expenses. We were awarded a small business loan in the amount of $158,000.
It's 12 o'clock now. Our service marketing class is done, but we haven't finished the assignment. So there's an in-class assignment, and we're supposed to give the result in 2 days. And so our team decided to just finish it right after the class. So I'll go to the school's cafeteria to grab a sandwich and go back to the classroom to work with my teammate. I think I'm gonna take a sushi. I'm heading to the business laws professor's office. Got an hour meeting with him to ask for some questions and some insights about the Monsanto and Bayer's deal. I'm quite interested in the topic. This is a special event. I am in the Kellogg studio. They have a dance studio with great mirror, and this evening we're gonna hold a Chinese dance workshop. I finished the workshop and it's 6:20 right now. I'm heading to the last class. This is my dinner.
Or you don't need one in every circumstance, or come on, this might be right. This might be just right for Michael. I'm just saying. How about a little bit more data here? Well, actually, here's another way to think about it. I'm actually going to switch gears here a little bit and say, one of the most common reasons people want to be solo is control.
I haven't get back home yet, but right now we have a small gathering of all the hard-working students here. And meet our friend. Hi, introduce yourself.
I'm Vishnu from Singapore.
And so all here we're chatting and playing. And Pamela, she was in one of my videos, in the Lebanon one. Yeah. And it's a bit awkward right now because they are laughing but with no sense. But anyway, I'm gonna soon go back home. It is 10:10 now. I just went back home. Still have some things to do before going to bed, which is removing makeup and take a hot shower. Now I can officially say that my day is done. A small wrap up. Thank you so much for watching, especially watching till the end. I highly appreciate all your comments, your sharing, and all those suggestions about the topic that I can make. And I am even delighted to read your complaint about GMAT. And thank you so much for putting those comments. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please click the little red box. I will put more valuable content on my MBA year, how to pass GMAT, and also the 5-minute interview with amazing people and ideas. Actually, so Kellogg experience is a part of the MBA experience at INSEAD, so we can choose to exchange with different schools, and I chose to do it with Kellogg. So the days at Kellogg is actually not every day at Kellogg is as intense as today. I have 2 days which shares the same schedule as what I showed you today. The rest of the days during the week, I only have half days of course and half days of break. However, this period is also a recruitment period, which means that we need to participate in companies' info session, do research about companies and jobs, practice the interviews, preparing the materials, and also doing the interview. So it is actually mentally stressful. I would say that I'm not enjoying the whole process because I do feel stressed and sometimes nervous. But the lesson learning is huge because, you know, we need to prioritize. You need to know what is important for you. And we're not only doing the courses, assignment, various activities, as well as doing all those recruitment related stuff. So how could you manage the stress? How could you release the stress? What way will you choose to release them? With friends or by team sports? Also, how could you manage the stress while performing pretty well? Those are essential, I think, for a future career. And also, honestly speaking, I'm doing something that I think it's good for myself, and I am loving it. I like what I'm doing. I chose a course that could be beneficial for my future. For instance, like business law, even it is really hard for me. The reading is a lot. I do not have law exposure at all before. The textbook is really thick, and the terminologies are hard to remember and hard to get the point. But in the meantime, the teacher is amazing. He is a lawyer, have years of practical experience, and he explained us the real cases that he met on court during the legislation process, and what could be the implication, what could be done better, etc. So I think those experiences are something that I cannot get outside of this community, this MBA experience. And even this evening during our entrepreneurship class, the teacher, he is an investor, and before he was startup founders, found several companies, got exit several companies, and then went back to the school to join a JD MBA program, which means the program is for 3 years, and upon graduation, she will get a diploma from the law and also an MBA diploma. and he emphasized on the importance of knowing the law for startup founders or a potential business venture. So I think that this knowledge could be a good equipment to enforce our knowledge, no matter later you want to join a corporate or you want to create your own business. So at the end, I'm doing things that I like, so I am highly enjoying this experience. Even maybe certain moments it is not that joyful, but I appreciate it. I love my life, I love what I'm doing, and that's the reason that I'm here. And I want to share it with you and try to motivate you to do MBA, to do GMAT, and chase at what you want. So thank you again for watching. It's time to go to bed. Tomorrow is another great day. I'll start again by my perfect breakfast. And yeah, I'll looking forward to see you in my next video. And good night. Bye.